agenda to our class is number 1, welcome, 2, social emotional content, 3, content, 4, reflection, 5, objective, 6, class development, and at last we have number 7, that is questions and answers. Let's continue.
Good morning, 6th graders. How are you today? Thanks for being here with me again. For today's class, we are gonna continue working in our English idea starter. So, let's pay attention to the instructions in order you can understand better each activity we have to develop today. Remember, don't distract your classmates on the chat. If you want to ask me any question about the exercises, you can do it. So, let's continue with our social emotional content. Pay attention and try to understand what is the main idea for this history. Here we go.
To our social emotional content, we have this short history. Pay attention and try to understand what this is about it. Now, let's start. A lion and a mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion and a mouse. One day, the lion was sleeping. The mouse started playing on it. The lion woke up. He caught up the mouse and was going to kill. The mouse requested for forgiveness. The lion let him go. After some days, the lion caught in a net. The mouse cut the net with his teeth. The lion was free. He thanked the mouse. Moral: do good, have good. Now, what do you understand about it? Let's continue with our class. The content we have to study today is, do you have children? This is the reflection to our class. Be your own reason to smile. In Spanish, sé tu propia razón para sonreír. Now tell me, what do you understand about it? I'm going to tell you my point of view about this reflection. Even if you feel sad, find ways to smile. Play, read, dance, etc. The idea is that you look for your own reasons to smile. Aunque te sientas triste, busca maneras para sonreír. Juega, lee, baila, etc. La idea es que busques tus propias razones para sonreír. So, boys and girls, let's smile every day. Let's smile today. And in this way, you are gonna be happy all day. So, let's continue our class. Objective: to know how to exchange personal information. Now, boys and girls, it's time to continue with our class development. For that, you are gonna open your English idea starter. Please, everyone, take out your English idea starter in order to continue working in our activities for this class. This is the page. You have to look for it. Page number 37. Page 37. As you can see here, we have the content, that is, do you have children? What is your answer? No, I don't, right? In your case, why? Because you don't have children. For that reason, you have to answer, no, I don't. In my case, no, I don't. But if your answer is positive, you are going to say, yes, I do. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Jenny, here we have a sub-content that says meeting new people, exchanging personal information. What kind of information are you gonna use in order to exchange personal information. Here we have 10 questions to ask at a party. You can look for 10 questions to ask at a restaurant, 10 questions to ask at an airport, 10 questions to ask at a school, etc. These are some of them. These are related party. 10 questions to ask party. Now, I'm gonna play the audio, number 3.22. What you have to do is listen, check, and repeat these questions. So, pay attention to the audio and try to guess the correct answer. Let's continue.
3.22. Do you live near here?
No, I live downtown. Do you live alone?
No, I live with my parents.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have one brother. Do you have children?
Yes, I do. 2 sons.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do. Her name's Emily.
What do you do?
I'm an engineer. Where do you study?
At UCLA. Where does your father work?
He's retired.
What does your wife do?
She's a stay-at-home mom. How old is your daughter?
She's 10.
After listening the audio related with this information, and before to present you the correct answers of these questions. 1, do you live near here? 2, do you have brothers and sisters? 4, do you have children? Number 5, do you have a girlfriend? 6, what do you do? 7, where do you study? 8, where does your father work? 9, what does your wife do? And number 10, how old is your daughter? These are the questions. And in this part, we have the answers. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to show you the answers. Take notes and check your answers. Okay, here we have, I'm going to move a little bit this chart. And according to live near here, the answer is no, I live downtown. This is the correct answer for number 1. Now, question number 2. Do you live alone? The answer is no, I live with my parents. Number 3. Do you have brothers and sisters? Yes, I have one brother. Question number 4. Do you have children? Yes, I do. 2 sons. Number 5. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. Her name's Emily. What do you do? I'm an engineer. 7. Where do you study? At UCLA. 8. Where does your father work? He's retired. 9. What does your wife do? She's a stay-at-home mom. And the last question is, how old is your daughter? She's 10. These are the correct answers for these questions. Now, let's continue with activity. So, here we have, this is a picture. To exercise C, we say, imagine you are at a think of 6 similar questions to ask at home. Write 3 questions in each column. 3 questions in each column. The first, if the person is married or has a partner, And the next, if the person is single. I suppose that the majority of you understand the meaning for these sentences. If the person is married or has a partner, si la persona está casada o tiene pareja, ¿qué preguntas le harías? In the other side, if the person is single, si la persona está soltera. If the person is married or has a partner, what kind of questions can you ask them? ¿Qué tipo de preguntas les podrías hacer si la persona está casada o tiene pareja? For example, do you have children? This is one question you can ask. Do you have children? Write on this space, on this line. Escriban esa pregunta en esta línea. Do you have children? Next. What does your wife do? Or what does your husband do? That is another question. And another question you can ask is, let me see, how old is your daughter? How old is your son? These are some other questions you can ask to someone who is married or has a partner. And in this side, we have if the person is single, si la persona está soltera, what kind of questions can you ask? For example, do you live alone? Do you live alone? What do you do? And the other, do you have brothers and sisters? These are the questions you can ask to other people in order to exchange personal information. And in here on this space, we have words of English. In conversation, be positive to show you are interested. Some expressions you can use are, this is for conversations. Oh, I see. Really? Nice. Cool. Wow. All right. Another soda? Here's my number. Great talking to you. Bye. These are some expressions you can use in conversations. So, boys and girls, if you want to ask me any question related with this, want to know the meanings for these expressions, you can write me too. So, let's continue with our workbook. So, guys, it's time to continue working in our page number 100. As you can see here, we have you have to complete. To exercise 1, we have an audio, 3.7, that says complete equations, listen to check. And we have audio number 2, in this case, audio number 3, that is 3.8. Match A to D to the answers, listen to check, and repeat. These are the audios you have to listen in this moment. What you have to do is pay attention in order you can understand all the information you need to complete the exercises. Pay attention to the audios.
Audio 3.7.
Do you live near the office?
Yes, I live with my family in an apartment near the park. Where do you live, Matt?
Oh, I live downtown with my cat. Her name is Celia. She's fantastic.
What? Do you really like cats? I hate them.
Really? I love cats. I love all animals.
Do you have any animals, Sarah?
Yes, I have a dog and my son has a hamster. What kind of things do you like, Rich?
Oh, chocolate, cars, movies, and good wine. I don't like work, and I don't like my office. Audio 3.8. A.
Do you live alone?
No, I live with my family.
B. Do you like animals?
Yes, I do. I love them.
C.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have a sister. D. Do you have children?
No, I don't.
E. Are you married?
No, I'm single.
F.
Do you work at the hospital?
No, I don't. I work in a school. G.
Are you a student?
Yes, I am. I study biology.
Well, after listening the audios, I'm gonna show you the answers in order to know if you let's see the correct words to complete the dialogue. So here we have this one. We say, do you live near the office? Yes, I live with my family in an apartment near the park. Where do you live, Matt? I live downtown with my cat. Her name is Celia. She's fantastic. What do you really what? Do you really like cats? I hate them. Love cats. I love. Do you have any animals, Sarah? Yes, I have a dog and my son has a hamster. What kind of things do you like, Rich? Oh, chocolate, cars, movies, and good wine. I don't like work and I don't like my office. These are the correct words. As you can see, do. What about what about exercise number 2? According to exercise number 2, we say write 5 sentences about what you have or don't have in common with them. Here, Rich lives near his office. Next, Rich hates cats. I don't like cats. I love cats. What about the rest of sentences? These are personal answers. These are personal answers. Okay. What you have in common? You are gonna think in some similar sentences. For example, here, I like to study, I don't like. Those are the sentences you are going to write on these spaces. Think about it and complete this. These are personal answers. Esas son respuestas personales, chicos. Van a buscar ustedes de acá oraciones similares a lo que nos mencionaron en el diálogo y las van a escribir en esos espacios. Okay. If you want to ask me any question related with this, you can write. So, according to audio 3.8, match A to G to the answers. Listen to check and repeat. What are the answers? Let me show you. Here we have. I'm gonna move a little bit this. Okay. Here. These are the answers. Letter A. Do you live alone? Do you live alone? Letter A. No, I my family. This is the answer for number 1. Or letter A. Do you live alone? No, I live with my family. What about letter B? Do you like animals? Do you like animals? Yes, I do. I love them. Letter C. Do you have brothers and sisters? Do you have brothers and sisters? Yes, I have a sister. Letter D. Do you have children? No, I don't. No, I don't. E. Are you married? No, I'm single. And the last, letter F. Do you work at the hospital? Yes, I am. I study biology. No, sorry. No, I don't. I work in a school. I'm gonna repeat again. Do you live alone? No, I live with my family. I live with letter B. Do you like animals? Yes, I do. I love them. C. Do you have brothers and sisters? Yes, I have a sister. Do you have children? Do you have a children? Or in this case, do you have children? No, I don't. Are you married? No, I'm single. F, do you work at the hospital? No, I don't. I work in a school. And the last letter G, are you a student? I study biology. These are the answers for these questions. So let's continue with the last exercise. It says, order the words in A to D to make dialogues. What is the correct sentence for letter A? For this activity, I need your participation on this chat. Bien, chicos, para este ejercicio necesito su participación en el chat. Quiero que me digan cuál es el orden correcto de cada una de estas oraciones. I'm going to give you 5 seconds for each letter. Le voy a dar 5 segundos. Escriban lo más rápido que puedan cuál es el orden correcto de estas oraciones. Letter A. What is the correct order? Right answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What is the correct one? Hi, my name's Claire. Nice to meet you. Now, this one. Continue. Participate on the chat. Participen en el chat, chicos. Vamos a ver quién sabe cuál es la oración correcta. Sentences in here, you have to order the words. Tienen que ordenarlas. Participate. 5 seconds to each sentence. 5 segundos para cada oración. Now, letter B. Think about it and write your options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Then we have the other in here. Letter C, we have 2 sentences for C, 3 sentences for letter D. And now, boys and girls, I'm going to show you the answers. Okay, here we have the correct options. I'm going to move this a little bit. According to letter A, the correct order is, hi, my name's Claire. Nice to meet you. Hello, I'm Marge. Nice to meet you too. Take notes. Write the sentences on the lines. On the lines. Letter B. Are you married or single? I see another coffee. What about sentences in letter C? Here's my number. Great talking to you. Or great talking to you. Here's my number. Wow, thank you. Bye. And letter D. What are the sentences for letter D? Sorry, I have a problem with this. For letter D, we say, do you live near here? No, I don't. I live in South Africa. Here we have the correct sentences. Correct sentences. I'm going to repeat this one. Hi, my name's Claire. Nice to meet you. Next. Hello, I'm Marge. Nice to meet you too. Letter B. Are you married or single? Oh, I see. Another coffee? See, here's my number. Great talking to you. Wow, thank you. Bye. Letter D. Do you live near here? No, I don't. I live in South Africa. And what about this one? This sentence. Cool. Do you live in a cool city? Do you live in a cool city? And the last. No, I don't. No, I don't. I live in a house. I live in a house in the country. These are the correct sentences for this exercise. And as you can see here, we have the last exercise. Can you remember 10 jobs, 8 family members, 5 possessive adjectives, or 9 expressions to show interest in conversation? These are some contents in order you can try to remember. Why? Because we already finished unit number 3 and we are going to continue unit number 4 in the next class. So boys and girls, this is all for this page. Let's continue with the last part to our class. So boys and girls, thank you for being here with me in our English class. Let's continue the next week. Have a nice day. And remember, if you want to ask me any question related with the activities we developed today, you can write me on this chat. Bye-bye. See you. Take care.
just enough to make you smile, and you'd